Hello everyone, I'm Sejat Chokya and today I'm going to present on Frankenstein, the ethics of creation and proto-environmental imagination. Here are my personal and presentation details, table of content. My research question for this presentation is how does Mary Shelley's Frankenstein reflect the ethical responsibilities of human toward nature and the consequences of scientific ambition on the environment? Hypothesis: Mary Shelley's Frankenstein anticipates the modern ecological concerns by portraying the ethical consequences of human attempts to dominate nature, suggesting that neglecting environmental and moral responsibility leads to social and ecological disorder. Introduction: The birth of monster in the age of enlightenment. Frankenstein was shaped by the age of enlightenment, a time of curiosity, scientific ambition, and reason. Written in 1816, the year without a summer, when nature became unpredictable and inspiring fear and imagination. Victor Frankenstein embodies human ambition pushed beyond ethical limits. Shelley combines enlightenment and science with romantic respect for nature, showing the danger of creation without responsibility. Do humans have the right to control life itself? Let's go throughout it. Romanticism meets modern ecology. Romantic writers emphasized emotion, imagination, and nature as a response to Enlightenment rationalism. Shelley's Frankenstein reflect early environmental awareness, showing the consequences of disturbing natural balance. Nature in the novel is both restorative and punishing, shaping human morality. The story connects scientific ambition with ecological responsibility, a warning still relevant today. Romanticism teaches that respecting nature is part of human responsibility. Victor Frankenstein, the hubris of the modern Prometheus. Victor's embodies unchecked ambition, trying to revile nature itself. As he tried to create a monster and he tried to become God, but he can't. His creation is not just a monster, but a mirror of his moral failings and obsession with control. Shelley wants that knowledge without conscience and can destroy both creator and creation, as happened in Frankenstein. Victor's story shows the perils of dominating natures instead of repeating it, a lesson in ethics and ecology. In seeking to conquer life, Victor becomes the architect of his own ruin and the ruin of nature. The creature nature's rebellion. The creature embodies nature's response to human transgression and domination. He reflects the consequences of Victor's unethical creation, a moral and ecological warning. Shelley's portraying the creature in harmony with the natural world, showing romantic ecological values, has become the first and early text of environmental as a part of environmental ideology that how creation and science can destroy and try to destroy nature and how nature replies towards that. Shelley portrays that creature in harmony with the natural world, showing romantic ecological values. His suffering and isolation highlights human failure to respect life and environment. Abandonment of creation and violation of nature summon their own rock knocking. The feminine principle and the ethics of nature. Nature as a feminine force. In Frankenstein, nature is portrayed as active and feminine, rewarding or punishing characters based on their action, as happened in this novel. As monster is longing for a female partner, but when he didn't get, and when he feel isolated, he destroy many people around him, and also uh, he also disturbed the social environment around him. Critique of the patriarchy. Victor's Frankenstein inability to embody feminine art attribute leads to the demise of everyone he cares for, highlighting the consequences of rejecting the feminine principle. Gendered moral framework. The novel critique traditional gender roles, contrasting the self-sacrificing, nurturing female characters with the ambitious, self-centered male characters. Ethics of nature. Shelley's narrative suggesting that embracing nurturing qualities is essential for moral development and societal harmony. The rejection of the feminine principle and nurturing ethics leads to destruction and chaos. Proto-environmental imagination. Early ecological awareness. Frankenstein reflects early concern about environment degradation and the consequences of unchecked scientific advancement. human nature relationship. The novel critiques the exploration of nature, highlighting the importance of harmonious relationship between harmony and the environment. Romantic influence, influenced by romantic ideals, Shelley emphasized the sublime power of nature and dangers of over aching human ambition. Ecological ethics, the narrative underscores the ethical responsibility human bear and the interaction with the natural world. Shelley's narrative serves as an early cautionary tale about environmental stewardship and the ethical implication of scientific progress. 21st century reflection. Modern Frankenstein, Shelley's warning resonates today's in biotechnology, AI, and genetic engineering, areas where creation outpaces ethical consideration, human hubris, and nature. Just like Victor, modern society risks distorting ecological and ethical balance through technology over ethics of innovation. The novel urges reflection. Just because we can't doesn't mean we should. Environmental awareness. Frankenstein prefigures concerns of the Anthropocene, showing how human action impact the natural world. Shelley cautionary tale is timeless. It asks us to pair progress with responsibility. Here is the synthesis and findings, and now let's conclude this topic. The monster is ours. Mary Shelley's Frankenstein illustrates that scientific ambition without ethical or ecological responsibilities has devastating consequences. Victor's Frankenstein, discarded from nature and moral duty, leads to personal tragedy, social harm, and environmental disruption. The creature embodies nature's response and moral conscience, reminding us that neglecting nurturing and ecological ethics produces disorder. The novel anticipates modern environmental concerns, showing that human attempts to dominate life must be guided by ethics and respect for nature. Final insight. Frankenstein teaches that the true monster emerges when human ignores responsibility towards life, society, and the natural world. Here is the learning outcome. My references that I have used during to making this presentation. Here are the further reading. Those who are interested to go through more reading to the on this topic, these are the sources for them. Thank you. If you have any question, please feel free to ask.
So, Sejal, my question is, how does Frankenstein anticipate modern environment issue even though it was right in 19th century?
Okay, thank you, Jaipal, for the question. As Mary Shelley described human ambition through this novel, that how human ambition and curiosity can disrupt many things, as happened in the novel. That when Victor tried to lead nature and try to overcome nature, these things leads towards his destruction, as happened in today's world. The technology without ethical responsibilities become more dangerous, as technology without humanity is dangerous, that it leads us towards global warming and many other ecological harms.
So, Sejad bhai, my question is what is meant by the feminine principles and the ethics of nature in Frankenstein?
Okay, Riddhi, thank you for the question. As nature is natural process of reproduction, and the human life is depend on male and female. The birth of child is from the two, and the way Victor tried to create these things as nurture, the concept of feminine principle and nurturing in this novel, that when Victor tried to create that monster where on the fully humanized form, that because although it's a monster, but on the fully humanized form, but it's not nurtured by a female or a male or any human. That's why it leads to an action that the way these two gender, male and female, are the is the balance of nature, that these two gender are balancing the nature and the creation of nature balancing. Thank you. This is from my side.